What's up, people? This is SiTHFuRioN. Right now we're going to be checking out a brand new episode of Game of Thrones. Man, episode 3 already. Oh shit. Like, very quick little recap because I think it's just about to start. I mean, shit, man. We all know where we're at. Like, you know, Jon is going to be on his way down to see Khaleesi. Like, oh shit. Arya is heading up north to Winterfell. Like I said last week, I think this episode we're going to be spending a bit more time with Bran. Hopefully he's going to be coming down from the wall and going to Winterfell himself. So we could have a pretty big reunion kind of going on in this episode. Okay, Littlefinger, right? I think it will be a Stark who kills Littlefinger. I don't really want it to be Sansa, even though I think it might be kind of bittersweet. If Bran comes back, of course, Bran's going to know that Littlefinger has set up everything. Littlefinger is pretty much the reason why Ned Stark died, and the whole story is because of Littlefinger's, like, manipulation and shit. So, I don't really want Sansa to be the one to kill him. Because I don't think we've really had her kill anybody yet. You know, yes, the whole thing with the Bolton bastard and da-da-da. But she hasn't really had like a knife or a sword and stuck somebody and killed them, you know. Arya has. Arya's got a bit of experience at killing people by now. So, I think it might be Arya. But I really think it's going to be a Stark who kills Littlefinger. And of course, Euron, he's now got his gift for Cersei. Going to be kind of interesting to see how that plays out. But yeah, I'm just really excited, man. So I think it's going to be starting like any second now. So let's do this, man. Oh shit, straight off the bat. Are you kidding me?
The bastard of Winterfell. The dwarf of Casterly Rock. Believe we lost each other atop the wall. You were pissing off the edge, if I remember right. This place has changed.
It's getting me kind of interested when Davos meets Melisandre again. Oh shit.
She's much smarter than she lets on. She's starting to let on. Good.
What an introduction, eh?
You begged us to summon the king in the north. Don't you want to see him again?
I've done my part. I've brought ice and fire together.
Ooh.
Oh, I will return, dear Spider. One last time.
My lady.
I have to die in this strange country. Just like you.
Ooh, okay. Is that foreshadowing something for the future? Both of them are going to die before the show finishes. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Here we go.
You stand in the presence of Daenerys Stormborn of House Targaryen, rightful heir to the Iron Throne, rightful queen of the Andals and the First Men, protector of the Seven Kingdoms, the mother of dragons, the Khaleesi of the Great Grass Sea, the Unburnt, the breaker of chains.
This is Jon Snow.
Just...
But still, an oath is an oath. And perpetuity means...
Forever.
forever. So I assume, my lord, you're here to bend the knee.
Wow.
I am not.
No. Well, that is unfortunate. You've traveled all this way to break faith with House Targaryen?
Break faith? Your father burned my grandfather alive. He burned my uncle alive. He would have burned the Seven Kingdoms.
My father was an evil man. On behalf of House Targaryen, I ask your forgiveness for the crimes he committed against your family.
Okay.
And I ask you not to judge a daughter by the sins of her father.
Oh, what was John saying the other day? Well, the other episode.
You told me you liked this man.
I do.
In the time since he's met me, he's refused to call me queen, he's refused to bow, and now he's calling me a child.
I believe he's calling all of us children. Figure of speech.
Your Grace, everyone you know will die before winter's over if we don't defeat the enemy to the north.
As far as I can see, you are the enemy to the north.
Oh, come on!
You don't believe him. I understand that. It sounds like nonsense. But if destiny has brought Daenerys Targaryen back to our shores, it has also made Jon Snow king in the north. You were the first to bring Dothraki to Westeros. He is the first to make allies of wildlings and Northmen. He was named Lord Commander of the Night's Watch. He was named King in the North. Not because of his birthright. He has no birthright. He's a damn bastard. All those hard sons of bitches chose him as their leader because they believe in him.
Yep, go on, Davos.
He risked his life for his people. He took a knife in the heart for his people. He gave his own...
Yeah. Don't want to go on too much.
You must forgive my manners. You'll both be tired after your long journey. We'll have baths drawn for you and supper sent to your rooms.
She's just found out about fucking
Am I your prisoner?
the fleet.
Not yet.
Them two are gonna bump heads, man. But I don't know. I like. See, I think they are basically fire and ice. They are the complete opposites. They are gonna bump heads, but at the same time, they need each other. They will become one. You know what I mean?
You saw him take her. But you got away.
I couldn't save her. I tried.
You wouldn't be here if you tried.
Yeah, that's true. Right, I think it would be boring television if them two just automatically just clicked and became buddies and like, yeah, we'll fight together. It would be boring, you know what I mean? It makes it more entertaining to know that they're bumping heads.
It's divine. Look at them. Cheering for Greyjoy. This is making me hard.
Did you see little Theon's face right before he jumped overboard?
Oh no! What a twat! Oh man!
I give you what no other man could give.
Justice. Justice for your murdered daughter.
Wow.
You've proven yourself the greatest captain on the 14 seas, and a true friend to the crown.
You deserve more than a true friend.
And you deserve a proper reward for your heroism.
There's only one reward I want.
You shall have what your heart desires.
Wow. Wow. When the war is won.
If you have any advice at all, I would love to hear it. When we have an hour or two to speak as brothers. Advice? Does you like it gentle or rough? A finger in the bum.
Wow. Alright, he's become quickly one of the most badass characters on the whole entire show. What the fuck?
Sorry, I can't understand you. The gag makes it impossible to understand what you're saying. It must be frustrating. You chose to murder my daughter. You must have felt powerful after you made that choice. Do you feel powerful now? I thought about having Sir Gregor crush your skull the way he did Oberyn's. It would be poetic, I suppose, but fast. Too fast.
Yeah, it's gonna be slow.
No, it's just not right.
Poison. Yeah.
You will live to watch your daughter rot. To watch that beautiful face collapse to bone and dust. all the while contemplating the choices you've made.
I was wondering why Cersei's lips were so fucking red. That's fucking savage though. Is it bad that I don't actually feel bad for him?
I came down here to brood over my failure to predict the Greyjoy attack. You're making it difficult. You look a lot better brooding than I do.
How do I convince people who don't know me that an enemy they don't believe in is coming to kill them all?
Good question.
I know it's...
Fuck off.
Let him mine the dragon glass. If he's wrong, it's worthless. You didn't even know it was here. It's nothing to you. Give him something by giving him nothing.
Okay, so I take it he talked about the dragon glass and stuff. I'm so pissed off that it fucking cut off. Come on, some one-on-one time, man.
You know I'm not going to let Cersei stay on the Iron Throne.
I never expected that you would.
And I haven't changed my mind about which kingdoms belong to that throne.
I haven't either.
Bumping heads.
I will allow you to mine the dragon glass and forge weapons from it. Any resources or men you need, I will provide for you.
Go on. See, I think they're going to be bumping heads for now, but eventually they're going to be bumping something else later. You know what I mean? Oh man. And I think the fact that Jon isn't like falling at her feet, I think might be a good thing. You know what I mean? Because he's busy doing what he's got to do, and she might find that kind of appealing. Like she might have to, in a way, chase after him. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think them two are going to bump heads on like a lot of matters, and it will just be a matter of time before they start bumping other things. You know? Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that we haven't seen Bran yet, or that could be the end of the episode. Yeah, I think we could get Arya turning up at Winterfell right at the end and coming face to face with Sansa and hugging. But we've got to jump up to the wall at some point and see Bran. We've got to. We haven't seen him since the first episode. So I think we might go and see Bran before the end of this episode. What was I just saying? What was I just saying? We're back at Winterfell now. Come on, Sansa. Arya, come on.
Lady Sansa, at the gate.
Ooh, are we gonna get it? Are we gonna get it? If this is Arya, or maybe even Bran turning up. Oh shit! Fucking knew it!
Hello, Sansa.
Oh man! Oh, so fucking good! Oh shit! Oh man!
I need to be ready.
How do you know all this?
The three-eyed raven taught me.
I thought you were the three-eyed raven.
I told you it's difficult to explain.
One could almost be forgiven for thinking that the entire upper layer of diseased skin was debrided.
Don't know anything about
that. This chamber is needed for the infectious, which you are no longer. Charlie, I'd like to speak with you in my study this evening. That man is alive because of you. You should be proud.
Yeah, man.
You'd be flying around the open seas alone for who knows how long.
I wouldn't be alone. I would have Drogon, Viserion, and Rhaegal. What can anyone do to them? They can still do something.
Oh, she's a bit too arrogant sometimes, man. Oh. No, we're gonna end the episode on a battle again, yeah?
Women mostly. They weren't welcome at the Rock. Father disapproved of that sort of behavior. couldn't walk them through the front gates. I couldn't have them in my chambers. So in the process of building the sewers, I threw in something for myself. They will be fighting for you. That is why they will triumph.
Stick around. Shit. Hey. Really?
That was Joffrey's sword, wasn't it? Not that he ever used it. What did he call it?
Widow's Wail.
He really was a cunt, wasn't he? I'd hate to die like your son. Clawing at my neck, foam and bile spilling from my mouth. It was horrible enough for me. Not at all what I intended.
Ooh.
You see, I'd never seen the poison work before. Tell Cersei. I wanted to know it was me.
I was wondering, like, is she gonna say something about Joffrey? Ah, and it fucking ends. Ah! I was honestly thinking, like, if this is her, like, final thing, is she gonna say something about Joffrey? And I thought maybe she'll say something like how it's kind of ironic how she's gonna die by the same method and means that she used to kill Joffrey, or something like that. You know what I mean? I was thinking that, like, okay. We talked about this last time about how Khaleesi, like Dany, feels like she just comes across like she's being really, really arrogant and maybe a bit too confident. And I can't remember if I said this in the video or I said it in a chat that I was having on my Discord. Links in the description below. But no, I was saying about how I think, as far as the writers, I think they're trying to set something up. Like, they're putting her as like this big, powerful thing. She's achieved and accomplished so much. And now that she's here in Westeros, she's going to continue being dominant. And she's very... But no, it's a complete different ball game from what she was doing before. She's in Westeros now. Like, people are very, very smart. And it's like they're setting her up only to have a fall. I think... I don't really want to say it, but I think it's definitely going to happen. But a dragon is going to die. Like she more or less said, like, I got 3 dragons. Like, the fuck can you do to me? Well, she didn't say it like that, but I think losing one of the dragons is going to bring her back down to earth. Because right now she's up here. She's like super confident, super arrogant. She can achieve and do anything. And she needs to be knocked down. She needs to be brought back down here. If you get what I'm saying. But I tell you what though, it is kind of mind-blowing to actually see her and Jon Snow in the same scene together. You know what I mean? Talking and... And I stand by what I said earlier about how them two are the opposites. You know, fire and ice. They are going to bump heads. They are going to disagree. They are going to argue over things. And because Jon isn't throwing himself at her like I love you, I want to be with you, blah, blah, blah. He's just focused on what he's got to do. She might find that appealing. You know, she might actually be drawn to him for that, you know. And like I said, I think it will be a matter of time before they start bumping other things, you know. It's going to happen, man. It's going to happen. And, like, yes, they are related, but, like, we've already kind of established that Targaryens, you know, they tend to kind of keep it in the family. You know, whatever. But, yeah, it was so cool to see them talking. And I think we need more of those scenes of them two standing alone, just having a conversation without people standing around watching, without it seeming like it's so formal. For them just to have like a general conversation, and I think we should have more of that, you know. But I tell you, man, like big emotional moment of the fucking episode, and it fucking choked me up. I can't believe how much like fucking it hit me. But seeing Bran back at Winterfell, seeing Bran back home, wow. No, we're gonna see Bran up at the wall and talking about moving and heading back to Winterfell and everything. I thought we were gonna get some scene like that, but no, they just cut straight to it. So fucking good, man. See, now the question is, when they were talking by that tree, Sansa was saying about how she doesn't understand and everything. Couldn't he touch the tree and hold her hand and bring her into the vision? Could that be a thing? But now that Bran is back, it's only a matter of time before he says, you can't trust Littlefinger. Yeah, like I said right at the start, I think Littlefinger will die at the hands of a Stark. But question is, which one? I think Arya. I think Arya will be the one to do it. And Euron, right? I know he's a bad guy, he's a villain, but I don't know, like, I'm starting to really like him. Like, he's a proper badass, like, you don't give a fuck. I think the way that he's written and like just the way that the actor is portraying him, I don't know, man. I'm really starting to like him. And it might be just me, but like the way that he was talking to Jaime and stuff, you know, like with his black jacket on and everything, like, maybe it's just me, but I was picking up like serious kind of like shades of Negan from The Walking Dead. Like, is it just me? The whole kind of like super confident and arrogant, like, I don't give a fuck, like, I can do whatever I want when I want. And there's not a goddamn thing you can do to stop me type of attitude. I don't know, it might be me, but I'm going to go and get this edited so I can get this up as quick as I possibly can for you guys. Yeah, so until next week, God, man, I can't believe we're already down on episode 3. It'll be episode 4 next week. Oh, man. And there's only 8 episodes in this season, right? So we're almost halfway through this season already. Fuck. But yeah, I'm going to go and edit this video. So give this video a thumb up if you like it. Comment down below, let me know what you think. And subscribe if you haven't already, man. Alright? I've been SiTHFuRioN. I'll catch you in the next one, man.